So over the last few weeks, I've had several of you guys reach out and ask me to do a video on some of the top neighborhoods in Hattiesburg. And in today's video, that's exactly what we're going to do. But first, my name is Steve Paulman. I'm a licensed real estate professional with Dunbar Real Estate. I've been doing this now for almost 10 years, and I specialize in helping buyers and sellers avoid making costly mistakes and making the smartest decisions when it comes to buying or selling their home. So today's video, we're going to look at 5 neighborhoods that is all throughout Hattiesburg. We're going to start out west and work our way downtown. Now, this isn't about ranking. This isn't about one neighborhood being better than the other. They're all equally beautiful, and they all have their own vibe. And depending on what stage of life you're in or what interests you, you should be able to find something within these 5 neighborhoods. So we're going to take a drive through each neighborhood, look at some of the homes. We're going to talk about the location, school districts, the price ranges of homes, and any other pertinent information that you need to know as a buyer. So be sure to watch this till the end. If you are seriously looking to purchase a home in Hattiesburg, I'm going to share something that's very valuable that I think you're going to like and will definitely help you. And also, please be sure to subscribe. I post content sometimes multiple times a week, and it all has to do with just our market, just the South Mississippi real estate market. So be sure to subscribe, and let's take a ride and let me show you some of the finest neighborhoods in Hattiesburg. So first on today's list is Canebrake, one of Hattiesburg's most established gated golf course communities. As you enter, you immediately notice the mature landscaping, the wide streets, and overall consistency. This is a master planned community centered around the Canebrake Country Club. You'll see executive homes and custom builds, primarily brick with strong curb appeal and long-term pride of ownership. It has a structured, cohesive feel, and that's one reason values have remained steady. One of the defining features here is the lake. Crossing the dam gives the neighborhood a completely different atmosphere. It feels private and removed. Home sizes typically range from around 2,100 square feet to over 6,000 square feet. Over the past year, sales have ranged from the low 400s to over 1.8 million. The median price has hovered around the mid 600s, with the average closer to the mid 700s. Price per square foot has averaged roughly $175 to $180. So this sits firmly in the upper tier of the Hattiesburg market. Lot sizes are generally larger than newer subdivisions, giving more space in between homes. There's a children's playground, tennis courts, and a clubhouse that hosts events throughout the year. And of course, the centerpiece of the community is the golf course itself. For those who value course views or club access, this is what defines Canebrake. It's a gated neighborhood with underground utilities helping preserve the clean aesthetics. HOA dues run roughly $1,600 per year, supporting neighborhood standards and long-term consistency. Location-wise, you're on the western side of Hattiesburg with convenient access to Highway 98, close to retail, medical, and daily essentials while still feeling tucked away. If Canebrake offers established golf course structure, Lake Serene offers a whole different kind of setting. Lake Serene is one of the largest lake-centered communities in the Oak Grove School District. As you enter, you immediately notice the water. Unlike tighter subdivisions, Lake Serene is wide open and built around natural space. You're not just near water, you're surrounded by it. The subdivision sits around 5 lakes. That allows for boating, fishing, skiing, and water activities that you simply don't get in most neighborhoods. This is a true lake lifestyle community. Lot sizes here range dramatically, from roughly a ½ acre to 5 acres or more. Homes are much more spread out with significantly more distance between neighbors. Lake Serene spans both the north and south sides of Highway 98. That gives it strong access to retail and daily conveniences while still maintaining separation and space. Over the past year, pricing has ranged broadly, reflecting the wide variety of home sizes and lot sizes. The median sale price has been positioned lower than Canebrake, but with more acreage and flexibility. Price per square foot has averaged below the golf course communities, making land size a major value driver here. HOA dues run roughly $750 to $800 a year. That's about half of Canebrake's structure, reflecting the different layout and amenity style. Next, we shift from acreage and lakes to midtown convenience. Audubon, one of Hattiesburg's most established midtown neighborhoods. What sets Audubon apart isn't acreage or golf, it's location and the style of homes you'll find here. You'll see a mix of traditional southern brick homes and ranch-style properties, as well as larger two-story builds. Most were built during a period when construction focused on solid layouts, functional square footage, and established lots. Architecturally, it's consistent but not cookie-cutter. You'll notice mature trees, traditional facades, and homes that feel rooted. Pricing here spans a range. You'll find moderate-sized homes at approachable levels and larger properties with more square footage that push higher. Another thing you'll notice is lower turnover. When people move into Audubon, they tend to stay. It's also known locally for its Halloween presence. Decorations go up early, streets fill up, and it becomes a destination. That level of participation reflects strong neighborhood engagement. Another great feature about this neighborhood is that it's positioned just minutes from major medical facilities and the University of Southern Mississippi. This neighborhood sits in the Hattiesburg City School District, but many residents also utilize private school options such as Presbyterian Christian School. Home sizes here typically range from moderate single-story layouts to larger homes with significant square footage. You won't find lakes or golf courses, but what you will find is accessibility. And in Midtown Hattiesburg, that's often the deciding factor. This is one of my personal favorites, not because it's flashy, because it's dependable and it's convenient. If Audubon is about midtown convenience and stability, then Timberton brings us back to a golf-centered community with a different layout and price structure. Timberton, one of Hattiesburg's golf-centered communities. Immediately you see what defines this neighborhood, the golf course. Homes here are designed around it, positioned along fairways and greens. It gives the community structure. From above, you can see how the layout revolves around the golf course itself. It's not just nearby, it's integrated. Architecturally, Timberton leans toward larger builds. You'll see substantial brick homes, two-story designs, and properties with detailed exteriors. Lot placement varies, some interior and some are golf front. Recent sales have ranged from roughly the low 300s up into the mid 600s. That spread reflects both size differences and course positioning. So pricing here tends to sit in a higher tier compared to some of the other Hattiesburg neighborhoods. Location is another strength. You're just off Highway 11, directly adjacent to the I-59 access point. That makes north and south travel efficient. You're also positioned close to major medical facilities and just minutes from Tatum Park, which offers athletic fields and open space. Timberton sits within the Forest County School District. What you won't find here is the midtown density. What you will find is intentional layout centered around golf, larger homes, and strong access to major corridors. It's structured, it's established, and it occupies its own lane in the Hattiesburg market. If Timberton is defined by golf and layout, the downtown Hattiesburg Historic District offers something entirely different: character, walkability, and architectural history. Downtown Hattiesburg. As you enter, landmarks like Sacred Heart immediately set the tone. This area is defined by architecture and history. You'll find some of the city's oldest and most architecturally distinct homes here. Large porches, detailed trim, mature trees. These homes were built during a different era when craftsmanship was visible. Lot sizes vary and home sizes vary, but character is consistent. This isn't a planned subdivision, it evolved, and that evolution is part of its appeal. Within minutes, you're in the center of it. Parks, restaurants, entertainment. The Singer Theater anchors much of downtown activity. This is one of the most walkable environments in Hattiesburg. Local staples like the Lucky Rabbit have become a destination point. Downtown isn't just residential, it's experiential. You'll see revitalized historic structures alongside preserved originals. It's restoration and reinvention. If you watch this entire video, you're likely narrowing decisions. I mentioned at the beginning that there was something serious buyers would want to see. I built a custom page just for this video. It allows you to select which of these 5 neighborhoods you want updates on. There's no broad searches, just current listings filtered to the areas you're actually considering. The link is in the description. If this breakdown helped you think more clearly about Hattiesburg, like the video and please share it and subscribe because I'll continue breaking down this market with clarity. Thank you for watching.